Hello, fellow people of YouTube. If you're watching this, that means Mama Teresa is back at it again. She is bullying Satanists and furries and... what else is she doing? Calling people old hags and lying. We're gonna get into all of that stuff today. So if you don't remember, or you just didn't bother to watch my other video, what happened was Juniper, shout out to her, made a community post saying that she was going to quit for safety reasons. I said why. Somebody told me someone was trying to dox them. I made a video about it. Mama Teresa got mad about it because she's a bozo, and basically called me an old hag and saying that I tried to dox her, which is not true, by the way. We're gonna get into that. Yeah, this person is a cyberbully, not to mention a criminal as well. To think someone would do this is beyond me. Like, there are so many evil people in this world, and I wouldn't be surprised if she was one of them, to be honest. So, you may be wondering, here Ty, how the hell did you get the idea to make this video? Well, I'm about to tell you. Someone by the name of Unicorn25M, Unicornian36, sorry, that username is too long, ended up commenting under my previous video, saying, yeah, the person who literally doxed Juniper is also faking proof about Juniper. And I'm like, huh? But anyway, after that, I said, exactly, talk, my brother. And then in parentheses, I said, I wish I could pin you too, but YouTube doesn't allow me to. The reason why is because I had already pinned somebody else in that video, and they were talking about their experience with being doxed, and I thought if I pinned that person's comment, it would motivate people to speak out about these types of things. And so to the guy that pinned you, that's why I pinned you. I still think you're amazing for talking about your experience with being doxed. Like, being doxed is a serious matter. It can be extremely hard to talk about these things. Now, this isn't really important to the story, but the same person, I'm just gonna refer to them as the same person because I don't want to read their channel name over and over and over again because it's kind of long. That's not an insult if you're watching this, by the way. I think if you're watching this, I think you're a great person. I'm just not going to read your username because it's way too fucking long, and I prefer to just not read it, or I could just refer to you as you, if that's okay with you, of course. But this isn't, anyway, as I said, this isn't really important to the story, but they ended up responding with, actually, I go by she, her, but thanks. Yes, I already posted a community post about it. So, the good news is that this person is also defending Juniper and standing up against cyber criminals like Mama Teresa. And then, after I read that, I said, I called you brother as a gender-neutral pronoun. I never meant to call you something you're not. I'm sorry if my comment offended you, but to me the word brother means friend or buddy. Now, this is the part where it starts to get important again, because then after that she says, okay, that's pretty fine, or I apologize, I didn't mean to be that harsh, I'll just remind you, parentheses. I didn't know, but honestly, you should also expose her about faking some proof, because I felt like most of the proofs she posts aren't even real at all, because it just sounds too fake to be true. And that's how I got the idea to make this video, was from this comment. And the second thing that motivated me was this bitch, Mama Teresa, ended up making several posts before quickly deleting them, of course, about me, calling me an old woman. She called me an old hag. She said that I tried to dox her. And yeah, not good stuff. And she also has a video about me, which we're gonna talk about later. And then she responds with, also, please ignore the other comment. I thought YouTube wasn't sending mine, skull emoji. Again, I apologize for the misunderstanding about the brother part, but again, you should really talk about her also faking some proof, which I will be doing shortly. And then I responded with, that's a good idea. Now, the problem is, I couldn't make the video right away because I was on the bus at the time I was talking to this person. And I didn't want to record on the bus because then Teresa could use my surroundings to find out my location. And this is where the conversation ends, and I go about my day, respond to some more videos, and people cyberbullying me and other people and talking shit about other people, but I will get into that. Yeah, nothing really much happened after this. Until... Now, I don't really know if I'm doing a good job at putting this into chronological order. I hope I am. If not, I'm sorry. But this is the second point I want to make. So, I'm not reading that. Said, the fact only one person thought this was real is really funny. This is literally fake proof. At Juniper on 4s, someone is literally trying to fake a comment. Hashtags. Now, when I first read this, I actually thought it was real. Not gonna lie. I should have suspected that it was fake though, so that was my fault on my part, and I apologize for that. Because unlike MamaTeresa, I actually admit when I'm wrong, and I don't backtrack on what I say, because I don't lie. Anyways, in the post, it portrays Juniper allegedly saying, I hate Catholics so fucking much, and then she responds with, stupid font, you are a bad person. She has since deleted this post, by the way, because MamaTeresa is scared, and she's a little bitch, and she knows that several people, including myself, are onto her ass because she is a cyberbully, and she does not have the ability to feel emotion, and she only cares about herself. And then Juniper ended up seeing this, and she said, what the hell? I did not say that, and I don't have that font. Now, after that, the girl I was chatting with earlier ended up making an excellent point following this comment, and she said, for real, the font looks a bit lopsided, and the name is glowed as well. I know damn well this is faked. And keep your seatbelts fastened, boys, because we're not done. We still have more dirt to dig up on MamaTeresa. Because the second point I want to bring up is that MamaTeresa fat shames teenagers because she is an insecure little bitch with no self-worth. Now, again, I severely apologize if I'm not putting this in chronological order. This is really hard to organize and sort out, but I hope I am doing the best I can and that you are enjoying this video. But I remember scrolling through this person's channel out of curiosity, and there was a post that she made about me an hour after I made the first video saying, wild old woman is trying to expose me, skull emoji, praying emoji. And she ended up using one of my posts that I had made like almost a month ago, this one in particular. And in response to that, I said, at MamaTeresa, imagine being so caught up in your own damn issues that you fat shame teenagers online, assume people's age, and dox Therians because you aren't satisfied with their beliefs. You don't even have the balls to show your face on your channel because you're too fucking insecure. I got no makeup on in these pictures, and I still look prettier than you, dumbass. And the following pictures aren't really important to the story. The 3 pictures after this one, all I really do is show different selfies of myself I've taken. These are not recent, by the way. These were taken like at least a month ago. But in the last picture that I ended up including with that one, I ended up screenshotting some comments that Teresa ended up making, basically fat shaming me and calling me old and a bunch of other mean things. And one of the comments in that now deleted post, because MamaTeresa is an insecure little bitch, ended up saying, "I'm sorry, what?" Now, I don't think this person had any context as to what was going on, but I'm pretty sure they were calling out this person for fat shaming me. And then Teresa ends up following with, "L old woman, fat old woman, insulting me because, you know, MamaTeresa is always right, and she clearly knows everything. She's clearly a fucking genius, right, guys?" And following that comment, someone named Skittle Offline replied to her saying, "Imagine fat shaming." So, essentially, everyone in this comment section was, like, standing up for me. Shout out to these people. You're fucking amazing. And then, you know, of course MamaTeresa responds because she clearly cares more about her character than the safety of others, and she's worried about falling off and becoming irrelevant and that nobody's gonna like her anymore, which, unfortunately for her, that reality is coming true. She responds with, "You will most likely screenshot this. Imagine being near 40 and doxing 16-year-olds. Yeah, MamaTeresa. When I doxed Juniper, it is at least 1 year." Now, what I find so amusing about this is this bitch actually lies about doxing Juniper, saying, "Oh, Juniper is lying, I have proof." And as we talked about earlier, that proof is fraudulent. Here is the comment. Now, the third point I want to bring up on why MamaTeresa is such a terrible fucking person is her minions. We are going to be talking about two of them in particular. One is more of a main character than the other, but their names are Military Man Mark and World War III Please. Now, two of these people actually commented under my posts and videos, don't forget, and they were also saying some mean stuff, you know, your usual 8-year-old. But the first one is who we're going to be focusing on mainly because they actually have a video, quote, roasting me. They don't actually make any valid points in that video. The only valid point that they made was that my music is bad. I know. But another thing you have to understand is that sometimes you can't just go around bullying kids because sometimes you will not get away with it. And not to mention, I was 14 when I made those songs, by the way. The songs that he featured in his video are Hose with Pink Hoodies, Vow, Notepad, Feelings, Can't Think Straight, and Romantic Headache. Now, what's funny is most of these songs are from my first mixtape, The Delusional Mixtape. And he didn't even bother to criticize the cover arts either, 'cause, you know, people like this guy only pick out the bad things, and they don't admit when they're wrong, and, like, people like this barely even know what they're talking about and barely tell the truth. I mean, the only thing that he said in that video that was true is that my music is bad. I know it's bad. That's why I quit. However, the plus side for me is that I get more money because he just watched my video, which give me more views, which is gonna push it off to the algorithm, and my music distributor is gonna give me more money. So thanks, bro. You're a great fucking person. Now, this person didn't really have much to say about me because, I haven't really done anything that bad because I don't, what was that word again? I don't dox people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's not much dirt to dig up on me, that's why his video was so fucking short. The second dick writer that I want to talk about is World War III, please. Now, there's nothing interesting on this guy's channel. There used to be 2 videos on there, but he ended up deleting that one video for whatever reason. But he still has one video up if you want to watch it. I mean, if he doesn't delete it. I don't recommend you support these people, of course. I don't think you should support these people. But yeah, he also commented under my video saying some pretty mean things. But anyway, back to the other guy. The mean things he said under my post said, well, this is what he said. He had 2 comments. This is the first one. He said, "Came from MamaTeresa. Your music is bad and I will be making a diss video on it. Sideways face." And then I responded with, "Well, good for you, because I don't make music anymore. But if you still want to support that Therian doxing bitch, then go ahead. No one's stopping you for being an asshole." And the comment after that one is, "MamaTeresa Holocaust speech fire, I support." And I responded with, "Hitler," which for your 7-year-olds that know that the name sounds familiar, but are too dumb to know all the bad things he did, he was the German dictator in the 1940s that did a lot of the bad things to Jews and sent them to concentration camps. Yeah, horrible guy. Anyway, back to the comment. "Used to paint incredibly realistic paintings. Do you support him?" Now, of course, I don't get a response after this because Military Man Mark is an insecure little bitch, just like MamaTeresa, and he doesn't want to answer my question because he knows that I make a valid point. And then, the second comment he made, obviously trying to get more attention, was him trying to promote his dumb video about me. "The diss video I made on you was fire. Even more war supporters like her too." And I followed that up with, "It wasn't a diss video, it was a video criticizing me and insulting me and defending people who dox others. You're a pathetic piece of shit." Now, on to World War III, please. This person also commented under my video and said, "World War III pro-war, and she did a face reveal, bruh," as if I didn't know that. And then, following that comment, the same person also said, "Teresa is prettier, you should honestly be more insecure, bro." And after that, I responded with, "She's still a terrible person, no matter what your taste in women is." And this person left no more comments. Now, I also want to go over Teresa's response to my community post calling her out. And to that she said, "I'm 16. It's not a big difference. I also showed my face in a post. Moai emoji." So then, after that, I said, "Where's the post?" She said that it was on her channel. Now, remember that Skittles Offline person I mentioned earlier? Well, he ended up pointing out, "You say you're 16 and also in law school. That doesn't add up because you need to finish high school first. If you're gonna lie, at least make it add up." Now, I wouldn't be surprised that if she lied about this, she lied about other things too, such as me doxing her. I never did that. Saying that Juniper commented certain things, faking comments. Juniper has said herself that she did not post that. And yeah, this person is fucking insane, man. Back to the law school thing. It says on google.com that law schools generally require a bachelor's degree before admission. I think the only reason why she's pointing out that she's 16 years old is because in her mind, she's probably thinking, I'm 16, you can't hurt me, you're gonna get in trouble, I'm young and I can get away with anything. I'm 16, so I'm so weak and helpless. That's probably what she's thinking. She's using her age to get what she wants. But what she doesn't know is that the people that she's arguing with are about the same age as her. The next point that I want to make is about the video that she made about me and her lack of evidence. Now, I know she's probably gonna delete the video as soon as this video comes out, but unfortunately for her dumbass, I downloaded the video, and I will be showing some parts of the video. Now, one important thing to note is that the video that the military man made, or whatever his name is, made, and MamaTeresa made, those videos are both age restricted. On YouTube, there are two types of age restricted. Age restriction based on community guidelines, and age restriction per request of the uploader. Age restriction per request of the uploader is where you manually decide, I don't want little kids watching my video. Now, I think the reason why they labeled the video as age restricted is so that they can try to get my video taken down when this video comes up. However, what they don't know is that that rule only applies to videos that are age restricted based on the community guidelines. This isn't really important to the story, but a YouTube channel named Morbid for Fun ended up posting a video called The Weirdest Japanese Videos or something like that. And in that video, he talks about the weird 2011 video. It's called Adult Dolly Dressups WMV. Now, this video is age restricted. However, it's age restricted per request per request via the uploader. So that means that the uploader chose to age restrict it. Why did he choose to age restrict it? I have no idea. But apparently, he ended up putting that video into his video, and nothing happened to him in terms of monetization. Now, if you're wondering, hair tie, what the fuck is Dolly Dressups? It's basically a video of a doll in a red dress dancing weird in a beautiful scene in Tokyo while a song plays. I think it's called Oh My Little Beautiful Doll. The song is very distorted. And it's very creepy. Don't watch it at nighttime. I was a little weirded out when I first watched it. Yeah, I know this has nothing to do with it, but I just wanted to point that out, that they're only age restricting their video because they don't want me to use it. I mean, for all I know, this video is probably going to get reported for cyberbullying. They're going to report it because they know that I'm telling the truth, and these people know that they are bad people. Anyways, the video that MamaTeresa posted about me is this video. The title is long. I'm not going to bother reading it, but here is the video before she takes it down. Now, keep in mind that the majority of this video is just memes about how much these people hate Satanists or some shit. The part where she really mentions me is towards the end. Again, making zero valid points because there's nothing to expose about me. But the parts where she does talk about me is, again, she uses one of my posts, and yet again, she tries to say that I tried to dox her, which I never did. This lady is fucked in the head. But she ended up saying that I doxed her in that video, which is not true. And what did she provide? A picture of my fucking face. This bitch just never even bothered to show any fucking proof that I doxed her. You wanna know why? Because I didn't dox her. I have never doxed anybody in my fucking life. And if I did dox someone, I would probably be in prison, and I would probably lose like half of my subscribers. And also, the video before this is a PSA about why you shouldn't dox people. So, if I did dox someone, I would be contradicting my previous statements. I do not want to do that. Now, for those who don't feel like reading this post, I'm just going to read it for you. She said, "Look at this old hag trying to dox me. I can smell her dentures through the screen." First of all, I'm not wearing dentures. Those are my real teeth. For those who don't know, that picture is from when I lost my tooth. I lost my tooth like a few weeks ago, and I chose to write to YouTube about it. Not YouTube directly, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this person is... Man, I can't with these people. The other time I get a free shout out in their video is in this clip right here. Hello everyone. Today we are going to be talking about a very cruel and disgusting act known as doxing. Now, from that clip, I want you to think about the emotions you experienced while watching that. Did you experience happiness? Were you surprised? Were you confused? Were you angry? Make sure to tell me, okay? Because this dumb video, this minute and 10-second video that she ended up dedicating to me, is like, it looks like one of those, you know what it reminds me of? Those IDK Sterling memes.
This guy nearly collapsed the whole planet. Yeah, I wouldn't do this for $1 million because it's a bad idea. This horse is already dead. It just doesn't know it yet. Sorry if you like horses, but this is going to ruin your day.
This cat is about to say something racist.
Do you see my point? Do you see why I don't think that this is a well-produced video? There's no valid points in there. That video is a fucking joke. I bet if that video played at a stand-up comedy show, everybody would laugh at it because of how stupid and ridiculous it is. Get a life, man. Stop riding my dick. Remember the guy that said my music was bad? Well, he also said that I'm a trash singer. Does this sound trash to you? We're only getting older, baby. And does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you've ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. There is nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. You're on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset, she's going off about something that you said, 'cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in my room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, 'cause she doesn't know your story like I do. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah. Thanks to you. Now I get what I want. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I pray. I remember you said sometimes it lasts a love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Rate that 1 to 10, if you will. Anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is my religion. I am an ex-Christian. I used to be a Christian. I'm not a Christian anymore. I am now an atheist, which, if you don't know what that means, it means that you don't believe in anything. You don't believe that there's a higher God or a higher thing or whatever. I just believe that the universe exists. And the reason why I'm talking about my religion is because I want to give my thoughts on Satanism. Now, disclaimer, I don't directly support any religion. That includes Satanism. The reason why is because I don't have faith in all religions. I don't trust religions. I don't trust certain religions because I don't believe that I will be happy nor safe believing in them. However, the reason why I have so much respect for Juniper is because she is a Therian and I support Therians / furries, and I didn't want her to think that I was a furry phobe or something like that. And the second reason why I have so much respect for her is because she stands up to extremist Christian Catholics like you, MamaTeresa. Yeah. And yeah, that's all the points I want to make. But what I'm saying is I don't care what religion you are, as long as you don't hurt other people, that is fine. You do you. Anyways, that is all I have to say. Bye.